Hello, my name is Ina Eliza Manzano Vale, and I'm going to walk you through with my Singapore River proposal. So this is my a brief history of Singapore River. So in the past, it's like a hub of like a hub of trade and also for fishing and stuff. And after colonization or and redevelopment, it has turned into like a tourist attraction and also like a finance or business district. And the one common denominator that I caught from both the past and the future is that Singaporeans both work extensively for foreigners, for tourists, for visitors, like for example, working for trade or working for tourism. And in the past, this work has cost Singapore River its cleanliness, and I feel like people nowadays overwork themselves as well. So what I want to achieve in Singapore River is a good balance between work and leisure. So this is my genius website. This is how I interpret like a day in the life of a Singaporean. So after a busy day working in trade, working carrying heavy. So this is my genius website. This is how I interpret like a day in the life of a Singaporean. So after a busy day working in trade, working carrying heavy loads, they go to they go to a nearby hawker center or a shop house to have a hearty meal so that they can replenish themselves. However, this leads to a clutter of trash as locals do not really care because it's not really their priority. Cleanliness is not really their priority at that moment. This is my second genius loci. This is like a positive experience away from work. So this is basically fun in Singapore River. So as you can see in the past, people have found way to have fun by swimming or fishing or just watching the water go. And after redevelopment, like of course there's still the tourist things, but there is also like the riding bicycles throughout the river. There's also walking with your friends and also the fun and creative murals that you can take pictures on. So another like common denominator that I found from both the past and the present is that Singaporeans r- are able to find like an enjoyable experience through it all. And I want to expand upon. So here are the parts that I enjoyed while I was walking in Singapore River. So I really enjoyed bicycle riding along the banks of the river. I really enjoyed looking at the murals of the past as I ride through the underpass under the bridge. I also like enjoyed the colorful and vibrant structures that like the playground over here. And I also enjoyed looking at the fish and also the lobsters. As you can see, there's like a lobster statue. So with these few experiences, I can basically expand upon it. This is a mapping of activities that's been done in the past. So there is transportations of goods. So you can see like the workers carrying a rickshaw. And here is the second one where people are carrying heavy loads from boats to rickshaws. And there's also eating after work. And there's also swimming in the river. So this is a mapping of activities done in the present. So there's transportation by bus. There's also that can be used by tourists, businessmen, locals. There is also tour boats. So visitors can ride in the tour boats. There's also eating from the many shop houses along the banks, and there's the bicycle riding, which I really enjoyed. So this is the proposal for the site. So I want to add like more art, more murals, so that people will be reminded of like their very so that people will be reminded of the past. And I also want to incorporate more river activities other than the tour boats, such as dragon boats, canoes, and rental paddle boats. So people can experience the entirety of the Singapore River, not just by bicycles, but they can use these as well. And I also want to um, add like a colorful bridge, as you can see here. And this is the large building over here is actually Canning Hill Piers, which is a luxury mixed-use residential development. And this will surely attract a lot of people, and the people attracted can use um, the activities to encourage to move around the river more. So these are my two sections. And this is my narrative, a symphony of experiences for residents to enjoy that brings both the past and the present together.
Thank you.